And this message is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross-watchers. Anybody that was drawn to this message, so happy to have ya. These readings tend to last from reading to reading as far as timing goes, and I am sitting on the farm with the windows wide open, so there are cars driving by. There are going to be an extended for this. The links for that are in the box below. You can get one at Vimeo as soon as YouTube will release this video, or you can join members and get them all as they come out. Alrighty, what do we have coming in for Libra? Alright, here we go. High Priestess. Got a King of Wands who has his heart right on his sleeve. This might be something, before I even get into the story, the fact that she kind of came out up here, this is either guides of yours or you in your higher self place. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you're walking in your, I don't want to call it walking in your authenticity. It'd be more like walking around as a claircog. You're wildly aware of what's going on because of the intuition that you have, because you're getting some kind of an offer from a King of Rods. So this person could have fire in their chart. They could have a beard. They could have white in their beard. But this is a daddy type character. I always see the seahorses as the daddies because they do that, right? But this person could have water and fire in their chart somewhere, or that's just how they're behaving. They got something to say, that's for sure. This is something that you probably knew was coming. Four of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. And the Queen of Swords. There you are right there. See, this and this is like the feminine Libra. Can you even see that because of how the sun is? A feminine Libra here with this smirk on her face, and your higher self. Also, like, are you fucking kidding me right now? It feels like, please don't stop the music. Something about music might be relevant. But this... Okay, so look at this card right here. I don't know if any of you have ever done astral travel or any of that, but there is this place that I've been to in an astral travel where you can go to the Akashic Records, right? But it's like, for me, it's a huge library. It's like the most Libra place ever. Okay, it's all marble and things are gilded and there's velvet and it's fabulous. Well, either way, there's this table and you go up to the table and you push a button and you look down in it, and you can see portions and pieces of your life. And it looks like this is the healed part. If you're looking down at what this is, it's like, here comes this offer to a person who has healed. It's almost like you've got, plus you have the owl over here. Owls represent knowledge. They represent truth. They represent using your time wisely. They represent a lot of things. Tell me about the message. The eclipse. The union of opposites. It's an event. A temporary block. But it's also a reveal. Maybe this person is so bright, like the way they hold their heart out on their sleeve. They're so bright that maybe you couldn't see clearly, because all you saw coming from them was this bright light, this illuminating. They're the whole moon. I love you to the moon and back. But then you have this eclipse that helps you see more clearly. And I have no idea if we have do we have an eclipse coming up? I know that right now it's literally the full moon. But to me, what I'm trying to explain here is the equivalent of somebody with an astigmatism going outside when it's really, really, really bright outside. Oh, it's sure nice outside for everyone else, except for the fact that we're blinded. And then you roll up and put on a wicked pair of aviators. And now all of a sudden you can see. I feel like that's relevant. And you have this owl over here like, oh, well, if that's all I knew it was going to take. I would have gotten you aviators a long time ago. Right? But it feels like, and I don't know what it is that we're seeing clearly here. Maybe they do deserve, none of these cards are bad. It doesn't always have to be Jerry Springer. Oh, you see their true colors now. They're a dastardly dude. Well, what if they're not? And what if you thought they were a dastardly dude because we're all fucking traumatized because of 2019 to now? You ever thought about that? Maybe they're actually a good guy. Let's have a look-see. I'm going to have to, kick my own ass when I find out. This is the challenge, okay? This is the opportunity. This is the opportunity to make a healed choice. Because it's being presented to you right there. And so now we have the opportunity to do this repairman and also poor health. The root cause. To mend, to restore, to whatever. I think that when we're talking about this seeing clearly now and looking down into it and going to these Akashic records and doing all of this, whatever, somebody knows what the root cause is. Somebody understands. I mean, is that not the first step in solving any kind of problem? Is you have to figure out what the problem is? You know what I'm saying? It's like if you've been trying to heal nothing but symptoms for years and years and years and years and you never got to the root cause, all you're going to do is constantly heal symptoms. And it looks like somebody knows what the root cause is. And we've put a stake in it. Just so you know. I fucking see you clearly. I feel like this full moon probably has to do with this. You guys know how I feel about Scorpio and Scorpio energy and the fact that I'm just sitting here opening myself wide open to all this energy right on the full moon. I'm fairly certain it's like at 100% full right now. It doesn't have to be nighttime for it to be full, So apparently this was important. She's like, I got my Ray-Bans, right? No, we are doing a birthday bash for me, but it's really going to be like the Libra birthday bash because the majority of the people in the tribe are Libras. But I can't tell everybody where it is live because I don't, want to deal with stalkers. So if you're interested in coming to New York in October, not New York City, this is New York upstate. It's the country. It's country. All right, it's the Finger Lakes. Get at me on Instagram or email me or something and I'll tell you where it is. Okay, so now that we know what the root cause is, now what? Because it feels like this person, their cheeks might be really, really, really hot. And I'm not sure what that's a telltale sign of. But it feels like this is a telltale sign or a telltale heart. You know that story by Poe? It's so creepy. The Telltale Heart, where I'll just do a quick synopsis for those of you who are unfamiliar with that story. Poe unalived somebody and the character in his story, and then he took their heart out and put it in the floorboards of his house. And started freaking out because he thought he could hear it beating. And it was really his own guilty consciousness that was causing the telltale heart to beat, which it was not. right? And then the police came over, and he ended up telling on himself. I'm fairly certain that's how it ends. That's why it's called a telltale heart, because he tells on himself in the end, and he got the justice that was due. So it kind of feels like that. Like, it's right there. He's like, I can hear it beating. You were like, yeah, you can. First, let's talk about what is the root cause. I feel like I need some kind of, maybe like an oracle or something, because I feel like it's going to be so specific. I keep hearing, please don't stop the music. I don't know what that has to do with anything. What is the root? What's the thing that they buried in their floor, the thief? Uh-oh. See? Telltale heart right there. They are guilty. That's why they're doing this. This is how people act when they have a guilty conscience. The fairy of growth. Well, that's positive news. Because maybe you've known this person for a long time and the telltale heart didn't used to bother them so much, they would just put it in earplugs. But now it's loud. Now they can't, See, there it is again. It's like, were you missing this? Did you forget something? Maybe they left her behind and gonna pretend like they didn't feel anything. And their own beating heart, it tells on themselves. They have a guilty conscience. They can't, that's my point. It's like they ran off with her heart and acted like it didn't bother them. The thief. Total eclipse of the heart. Once upon a time I was falling in love, and now I'm only falling apart. And there's also guilt about, I guess, responsibility. That's probably going to be relevant for some of you, where she is in charge of everything that's brown and he's handling everything that's blue, which is just him. I mean, they screwed up. That's plain and simple. However that resonates for you, they screwed up and they know it. And their own telltale heart is driving them to bonker towns. Okay, so let's talk about this interaction, because this is where we're looking into the Akashic records, like it's time to make a healed decision. Wow. This feels far more public than I'm making it seem. Particularly here with this. To overthrow, victory, conquest, the bragging rights, whatever. King of the mountain. This person, it feels like they got caught up. Or it could even be rejected. You know what I'm saying? Because look at how this, you have this like, oh, you can't see it. You have this offer like this to this Queen of Pentacles, and it comes with Three of Swords. And they're like, wait, what? And it feels like the reason that they can't move on with anyone else is because of their own stupid fucking telltale heart. They may have been out You know what I mean? Bragging, talking about I'm king of the mountain, blah, 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 blah. And they wouldn't shut up about her. Would not stop. And it's because their heart is beating. It's the telltale heart in the background. And you have this Queen of Pentacles like, I thought you were over that situation. And they're like, I am. And since you bring it up, she did this and 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 this. And she's like, I don't think you are. I don't, yeah. You have two women here who are, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles doesn't have to be another woman. It could be the representation of their foundation. So let's say they, have a whole group of friends and they always hang out with those people, right? It's tangible. They go places and they spend money together, whatever. It's a tangible setup, and it feels like they told on themselves. And now here they are with their heart on their freaking sleeve looking at you. Okay, so yikes, what happens? The World, the Messenger, patience and love, and the Sun. I'm sorry, so sorry. The 14th might be relevant. They just want to wrap up. It's like you got the telltale heart thing. Like they might be feeling like and this is not one of those psychic, I'm calling any kind of whatever predictions. It feels like a panic attack. Okay, but they're like clutching their chest, right? And then you're doing it too because you guys have a spiritual connection. You can feel them. But they're like, I need a hug. I got caught. So you're just like, is that right? And so this is the part where you have the choice to make the healed decision. Whatever are you going to do? It's like, I fucking need you now tonight, because I need you more than ever. It's like, well, yeah, because your other option didn't work out. Like, what would they have done if she would have said yes? Or that group would have said yes, or whatever that was. My nose just started itching like crazy. And so you have this, I feel like that's the whole message. You have this opportunity right here to make a good choice, a healed choice. And so what do? The rings. Yeah, good choice. But you have these two knights, and I love it how both of these people who are claiming this territory are coming with they're both coming forward with their flag. But the thing is that this person is determined. They're a champion of a cause, and I'm being a jerk about this or whatever because of their behavior. But let's be clear: the whole reason they got caught up, anyways, is because they still love her. That's why it's a telltale heart, and I just cracked open the deck to a big fat yes. So their behavior and all of the things that they've been doing is because they're hurt. They're over the moon for this one. And something happened, obviously, probably their own behavior, but here we are. And so you have this healed decision to come together and claim this strong partnership. All right. And we're going to leave it a cliffhanger right there. The links for the extended are in the box below. If you want to watch it right now, join members. The extended membership side of this channel, we're going to go live. Otherwise, it will be available to you on Vimeo as soon as YouTube releases it. Okay, a couple hours, all right? Don't forget to vote for Dharma. All those links are in the box below. I love you guys so much. And until next time,